words, right? So I want to tell you guys a story, okay? It's real quick. Anybody know about Samson and Delilah?
Lion?
Billy.
Oh, you said it's a lion?
Samson and Delilah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you know that?
Isn't Uncle Lion was a giant, right? There's Samson and Delilah. Oh, I thought you said Delilah. Never mind.
Delilah.
No.
So, this guy, and this is going to relate just a little bit. This guy named Samson, right? So was born to this family, right? And I'm getting straight to it. So God gave him certain powers, right? Certain gifts, all right? And with those gifts came parameters, all right? One of the parameters is that he couldn't eat unclean, okay? He couldn't drink wine or alcohol or whatever, right? And the other thing is that he couldn't cut his hair. 3 parameters. And he had a lot of strength, right? Very strong, okay? That was his strength, okay? Time is going by, you know, So I'm gonna get to the point here. And so Samson meets Delilah, pretty girl, all right? So Delilah, right? He fell in love with Delilah. Okay, that was his girl and everything else, right? Okay. So the Palestinians in this time asked Delilah, hey, I will give you 1,100 shekels of silver if you tell me his greatest weakness so we can bring Samson down. Okay? Makes sense? So the Palestinians, they wanted to bring Samson, they didn't like his power, his strength, none of that, right? They wanted to bring him down. Okay? So the quickest way to do that is to get to his girls. Makes sense? You guys can read the story. I'm skipping a lot. Read the story. So the quickest way to get to his girl. So she sold out and needed $1,100. I got you. All right? Okay? So she gonna ask Samson, hey Samson, basically, what's your, how you make yourself weak, pretty much, right? He's dumb. He's just like, well, if you, I don't know, he made several things up, right? Like, braid my hair or do certain things or whatever. And then she go run to the Palestinians, hey, Palestinians, if you do this, this, and that, right? And they'll come back and it don't work, right? Because he ain't told those 3 things. Remember the 3 parameters, right? So they go back and forth with that, back and forth, right? And so Delilah keeps continuing nagging at Samson. Nagging. And finally Samson said, look, you cut my hair, I'll be just the same strength as the next one, right? I won't be as strong anymore, right? So he broke down, right? And told Delilah, okay? That's breaking one of the 3 parameters God gave him over his life, right? Okay, so he broke that parameter, right? Okay, so he broke the parameter. And so now the Palestinians come capture him. He's not big Houghton anymore, but we can just move him out the way, you understand? They actually capture him this time. He's weaker now. He's just as them. So they gouge his eyes out and everything else. And make him, he has to go to work, right? So the whole point of the story is, who is your Delilah? Okay? Now, when I talk about Delilah, it don't have to be a person, right? It can be your mindset, right? It can be video games, right? It can be drugs, alcohol. Anybody can be your Delilah, but who's your Delilah? Because you got to cut Delilahs off to stay within God's parameters for you. You understand? But you have to figure out what those parameters are. Okay? So let's talk with it with basketball. You guys want to be better players, right? What's holding you back from that? Let's think about it, right? Whatever your greatest strength is, and we don't know, you should know, right? What is holding you back from that greatest strength, right? So what's holding you back from being an excellent basketball player? What's holding you back from being successful in life? All right? Who or what is your Delilah? That's something you guys have got to figure out. Because you can't, like I said last week, come in here and half do stuff, right? But you want to go here. That makes sense? You can't get there, right? What is holding you back? Right? Is it pride? Because that's the number 1 thing, right? Is it being ashamed? get embarrassed. I need to work on my left hand. I don't want to do this. I don't want to seem like I can't shoot, so I'm just going to hesitate to be the cool guy, right? Is it popularity? I'm gonna be the popular guy, the cool guy, right? Is it, I don't want to be coachable, right? So what is your delight? You got to look into that. And I always say this, you look at what your life is about now, and what you live in, your parameters are now, right? And do you want better, right? Let me tell you something real quick before we finish up here. Getting better takes a lot of hard work. It is not easy at all. You understand that? Sometimes you have to go through trenches, right? To keep within God's parameters for you, right? That means I don't care if this Delilah is nagging. I don't care if I gotta be about the world. You understand? I don't care if I gotta have all these girls to be popular, right? I gotta be this, now. Get me further from who? God, right? So just think about that, okay? We can even use basketball for an example. I'm so talented, right? But the more I'm about the world, the further I'm getting from what I really want, right? Basketball, right? If basketball is that for you, right? You have to think like that. Am I want to be always combative? Coach get on to me, I always got an excuse or something, right? Or I want to be argumentative, or I want to be this, or I always got something to say. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm getting further from the goal, okay? That's what I want you guys to recognize. All right? What is your Delilah? What is keeping you from being right here? Okay? You have to think about that. No more excuses. Okay? We as coaches aren't getting any. You understand that? Don't give any excuses to coaching. Hard. You understand? But being here is going to take you, not me. All right? I'm just a guy. I'm trying to. Come here, try to use an example. I'll be outside. He in here, right? And as he come to the world, outside the world, right? I'm just trying to be a guide to keep him pushed in there. You understand? That's all certain basketball is trying to do. Hey, stay here. Keep your eyes on the prize. You understand? So I want you guys to recognize that when we're pushing you hard, and our expectations are very, very high. Now, let's be honest here. Some of this stuff we ain't wondering. It escaped out the oven. All right? Hopefully we don't call some of that on stage in between those ears. All right? Okay? Think about what is my Delilah, and I got to cut off Delilah because you may really love the world, but honestly, the world don't love you. Okay? You got to remember you were bought at a high price. We'll talk about that another time. All right? Good? Let's go. Split up.